anybody's got edits, suggestions, I won't 100% take them, but I might if I feel good enough. Interior, Apollo's day. Close up of Alfredo. These motherfuckers don't even bother to read articles anymore. They see a headline they like and share it. He shakes his head. I'm not an actor, so apologies for the voice acting. He shakes his head. Listen to the bullshit fucking Victor Tejada shares. BLM protesters burned a Walmart down while two children were stuck inside, killing both. First I thought it was real. Then I clicked the link and there was no article. The website was fake. That fucking insect really thought this happened, and so did the 335 people who shared it. On purpose. I don't know that. Nah, he's just an idiot. I commented, did you even bother to click the link? And 3 minutes later, he deleted the post. He's always posting that kind of bullshit. He's always posting that kind of bullshit. Last year, he donated $100 to help build the wall. He thinks he's making a difference or something. Yo, I hear you. It's fucking crazy. Hopefully the aliens annihilate us. At least he thinks he's doing something. At least he thinks he's doing something. I feel like I'm just wasting my life. When I actually shoot this dialogue is meant to be snappy back and forth. I'm reading it real slow, but it's meant to be more natural, overlapping each other. Apollo really doesn't give a shit about what we're talking about, but it's just going a little. You want purpose? Check out my new freestyle. Apollo Becomes Freestyle, which he will write. Is a rapper and perform. Wilfredo is nodding along, more and more assuredly as it goes on. Yes. His eyes widen as if it's a revelation. Apollo smiles as he watches Wilfredo's reaction. Wilfredo jumps up. That's it. Apollo, you love it, huh? I'll create an online misinformation watch. What? Wilfredo can't believe it. It's like God put this idea in his head. I'm gonna go all around the city and recruit a bunch of people to help me fight misinformation online. No more deleting posts. No more lies. We're gonna open people's eyes. What the fuck are you talking about? Man, I'm sorry. I can't wait anymore. I've waited too long. I gotta go. Your song is great. I'll hit you up later with your role. Camera holds on Apollo. Cut to interior Wilfredo's room. Night. Close up of Wilfredo leaning forward in front of computer. He's sweating profusely. He's working on a logo. It's hideous. Exterior, various locations. Day. Wilfredo's handing out flyers. Same composition for multiple shoots. Fight lies online. Fight lies online. Bring integrity back to the internet. Most people ignore him. A passerby stops. What is this? It's an internet watch group. We monitor social media for misinformation and expose liars. Who are you to know what's misinformation or not? We read evidence and make sure it's true. I mean, fucking communist. Close up of Wilfredo. He looks nervous but not broken. He wipes the sweat off his forehead. Fuck, it's hot. Shot of heat waves. Oye, muchacho. Wilfredo turns and sees her. ¿Te puedes ir, por favor? Me estás fastidiando. Sorry, mommy. Wide shot of them staring at each other. In English, I'll read the saying in English in case somebody can't understand it. Mommy says, "Hey, kid." Wilfredo turns and sees her. "Can you leave, please? You're bothering me." "Sorry, mommy." Wide shot of them staring at each other. I'm going for a kind of like awkward wide shot there. I think some of you can picture it as akin to maybe like a Wes Anderson, a little Wes Anderson shot. Exterior, patio, day. A few of Wilfredo's recruits are sitting 6 feet apart under the covered patio. Apollo is handing out flyers of his album to the recruits. "I'm on all major platforms. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you." POV of Wilfredo's shoes. He's looking down, breathing deeply, trying to calm his nerves. A whiteboard stands beside him. He looks up and is preparing to start the meeting when an older man walks in without a mask. "Excuse me, you have to wear a mask." "Isn't this a meeting about misinformation? What's going on here?" A couple of the recruits start shaking their head, awkwardly looking at each other. One recruit is not wearing his mask properly and stares hard. It's the only way my mom would let me do this. Unbelievable. Older man walks away. The back of his shirt says Scamdemic. Well, I just want to start off by thanking you all for joining Fight Lies Online. Now, if you're here today because something in your lives isn't right, say I. Aye. Who here's noticed that people have gotten dangerously lazy and will pretty much post anything without ever checking the sources? Say I. Aye. This is meant to be corny. Who's ready to bring purpose back into your life? Say I. Aye. If you don't mind, can we skip the motivational speech, Tony Robbins? I'm curious to know what exactly your plan is. For sure. I love it. I love your energy. Let's get right into it. So basically, my plan is, look, the way I envision Fight Lies Online, basically what we're gonna do is create profiles for all major social media sites, and we're gonna actively seek out posts that are full of misinformation. Fact checkers. Yeah, they have plenty of that already. For politicians and famous people, sure, we're gonna be correcting regular people. Recruit 3 is wiping sweat from his forehead. Yo, you got a fan in there? This heat is fucking killing me. No, I'm sorry, but I got you next time. Climate change. Now that's something we can go after. You won't believe how many of my coworkers believe it doesn't exist. I don't like that word repeated. You won't believe how many of my coworkers think. Yeah, you know what? Let's try to change it up. Think it doesn't exist. Of course it doesn't. It's a left-wing hoax. Oh great, one of you. Literally 99% of scientists agree that not only is it happening, but that people are the driving force. I didn't realize you knew more than the experts. Okay, Greta. It's definitely happening, but it's political. Wait, this one's supposed to be like a Penn Shapiro voice. It's definitely happening, but it's politicized and exaggerated. This shit was gonna happen anyway. I would say the bigger issue is people who actually believe the day after tomorrow is gonna happen. Who the hell let these idiots in? I knew at least one of y'all was gonna be a libtard. I don't like that. A libtard. I don't like that. Was one gonna be? I do not like this word, but it's supposed to. You know what it's supposed to mean. I'll keep it for now, but on the run back, I'm definitely going to change it. What the heck does politics have to do with science? The non-believer recruits laugh. The argument breaks out, and now individuals are debating and shouting at each other. Shit. This isn't going to... This isn't even true. Fuck. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just making sure that I'm still streaming. Like I said earlier, my internet is not the best. I think it's streaming. Might be. Alright, let's continue. Anyways, I think it's real. Waste of fucking time. The non-believer recruits stand up and continue throwing their arguments at the other recruits as they walk away. If I see your page, I'm gonna report all your fucking bullshit. The arguments continue. Close up of Wilfredo's disappointed face as the shouts rise. He looks down. POV of his shoes and ground. Interior. Wilfredo's room. Day. Wilfredo plops onto his desk chair in defeat. Camera pushes in slowly onto his empty stare. The sound of someone speaking slowly arises. He's on a Zoom call. His boss is speaking. Can you hear me, Wilfredo? Huh? Boss gives a deep sigh. We need you and someone from your team to go to the warehouse and take inventory. Kevin tested positive yesterday, so you're gonna have to step up. You're one of the few people we can trust with this, okay? Wilfredo nods. Boss looks at him curiously. Are you okay? Wilfredo nods and keeps nodding. Camera holds. Boss resumes talking. Voice slowly fades. Wilfredo keeps nodding. Exterior. Chica's Fashion is the name of the store. Close up a flyer. It now says, "Join the Truth is Ours." The truth is complicated. The truth is yours and mine. Stop settling for either or thinking. He hands one out, wide of him at same place as before. What is this? We're a group that brings together people with different ideologies and beliefs to help each other help each other find the nuances in the reality that created and fostered those beliefs. Oh, cool. Good for you. Passerby continues. Apollo enters frame. He sets a speaker beside Wilfredo. Begins rapping. Slow push out as more people crowd around Wilfredo. Maybe. Close up of flyers being taken quickly. The end. Woo! We made it towards the end. Okay. First, I'm gonna take a sip of this drink real quick. Then I'm gonna take a sip of this drink. Alright. So, I'll do a quick breakdown of the script. I see I have one listener. Thank you, Mr. One Listener. I appreciate or Mrs. One Listener? I don't know. Anyways. So the whole point of this is basically to, besides obviously making a movie, you know, because I love making movies, it's to get to, how do I say? I think my sister and I, my sister co-wrote the script with me, we wanted to create something dealing with today, something that's relevant and something that we've seen that's actually taken hold of people's lives, is the amount of misinformation that goes online. And I wanted a character to kind of address it because I feel like it's not being addressed enough or at all in the film industry. And you know, just kind of do it in a way where we're being honest and we're trying to be like as objective, I guess, as possible, while making, you know, light of the situation. Although it's a serious situation, but we're kind of, you know, just kind of having fun with it. So one big important thing again was being objective. Like there's the big scene where the recruits, quote unquote, are arguing with each other about climate change. We didn't pick a side. We let Wilfredo pick a side, but we as the filmmakers did not choose a side. You know, we're not saying, oh, climate change is real, believe it, climate change is not real. Although, if I were to be asked, I would say, yes, climate change is real, and that's why I made Wilfredo. But the point is that we didn't, like, force the recruits who didn't believe in climate change to all of a sudden believe it's real. We went with a more, alright, well, we're just more or less taking a documentarian approach. I guess that's one way to put it. Writing. And we also wanted to make it timely, so beyond the misinformation, we also included a lot of COVID references, such as like the fact that this guy's wearing a shirt that says "Scamdemic," and that's why he's not wearing a mask. There's also the fact that these guys are sitting 6 feet apart. Kevin tested positive yesterday. You know, COVID is now a regular thing in our lives. And one thing my sister and I didn't want to do is a movie about COVID, because I feel like everybody and their mother is going to do that. So, you know, rather than make it about COVID, make it about something, you know, pressing, something else that's just as pressing. But have COVID in, you know, in the world, because that's the world we live in. So we took that stance. Okay. Anywho, yeah. So, and the Apollo character, he's supposed to be kind of like, you know, he's based on a real. The guy who's playing him, his rapper name is actually Apollo. So Wilfredo and Apollo might not have stickers. These are the names of the actual cast members. But he's actually a rapper, and I thought it was cool to also address that, not only because I want to give him a shout out, and you know, it's not like we're degrading rappers or anything, but it is, you know, something that's like super big right now that I always, there's that joke that everybody has at least one or two friends that's trying to be a rapper. So it's a thing we see just as much as, people wearing masks these days. We all know somebody or somebody who knows somebody. But yeah, okay, well, I think what's left to do now is create a second draft. So this here is a first draft. My sister and I actually wrote it pretty freaking quick. We wrote these 10 pages in, I'd say, 3 hours? No, 4 hours in 2 sessions. Yeah, on two 2 hour sessions. We pretty much wrote the whole fucking thing. And I am not a fan of shooting a first draft, so obviously I'm gonna do what everybody, every self-respecting filmmaker should do, and that's go back and, get a second draft. I'm very proud of this first draft, but, there's many different things I want to play around with. I saw Tenet the other day. I don't know if anybody else has seen Tenet. Great movie. Super fucking confusing, and they need to fucking fix the sound design, because you cannot hear the fucking dialogue at all. But I want to, how do I say? I want to add like an element above this straightforward drama. I feel like I don't need to, but at the same time, I was thinking of playing with different ideas, such as I had the idea that maybe like Wilfredo was kidnapped by aliens, or I guess the word is abducted by aliens, and he's told that he's been chosen to complete this mission, to do, to stop, lies online. And obviously it's an impossible fucking task. Telling people to stop lying on the internet, and it's like telling them to stop lying in real life. Good fucking luck with that. You have an easier time stopping a bad guy with a nuke or something. So, that's an idea I have there. I don't know if that'll work, but I definitely want to give that a shot. So, just for fun, actually, I am going to go ahead and wait, what the fuck that's? I'm gonna go ahead and write that as an option, so you will see me, and I write pretty fucking quick. So for those of you watching, I promise you won't be here stuck forever, because I have a knack for just going through a screenplay. So we'll call this one sci-fi version. Someone is out there, by the way. Can you be cool if you said something, just so that I know someone is actually out there? I'm not sure if it's telling me that there's one concurrent viewer, but for all I know, that concurrent viewers, which I think it is. Anywho, alright, so sci-fi version. Okay, now the question becomes, do we want to start with Wilfredo saying these things and then abducted, or straight to the abduction? No, straight to the abduction is the more ballsy way to go. However, starting off inside a dark room with a spotlight on somebody might be very fucking overdone. How do we get Wilfredo to get this sort of vision? It could be a vision. It could be he's stuck in, like he's something awakens him. Oh, maybe like a sign from God. which would be funny because it's almost so ridiculous. I think that's not a bad way to go. My only issue is, how do I get this kind of stuff? Now, I said I wrote quickly, but I didn't say that I get to writing quickly. I do a lot of fucking thinking beforehand. Okay, so now I'm playing around with the ideas in my mind. I'm thinking maybe Fredo could wake up, and it's like we can get a shot on him, just a close-up of his eyes in bed, and he just fucking wakes up. He fucking wakes up, and then there's this overpowering voice, and it could be like God or something, like awaken my son or some corny shit like that. That'd be kind of funny. And they give him a mission like, oh, you have been chosen to lead a revolution or something. That's one way. Again, super corny, but the whole point is what? I guess anything, and obviously you would find a godlike voice. It doesn't sound so crappy, but the question is, what kind of purpose would that serve? It's a short film, however, and I really do want to address the fact that, this was a real life example, something that actually happened to my girlfriend. It would make sense to have this. Another thing I could do, which is what I'm moving towards right now, is keep this scene, and at the end of it, rather than him coming to the realization himself, God, we can actually take this. God put this idea and said, maybe God literally tells him, but what's the purpose of it? That's the question I always ask myself. What's the fucking purpose of it? The idea that this character creates his own purpose, which I think is important in all of life. I don't like the idea that it's given. And I'm not saying that I'm not disputing God or anything, but I just personally, that's how I think life should be approached. So I might not do that actually. But there's nothing wrong with giving other people purpose. Uh-oh, overthinking pattern here. Alright, well, I'm going to get rid of that overthinking pattern, throw it away in the garbage. I have my real version saved, so again, I could do this one just for fun. So, in this one, God gives Wilfredo the idea.
We're going to rise above this.
So, I will keep all this the same. You want purpose? Check out my freestyle. Yes. Right here. Okay. This is where things start to get different. So, Apollo will be rapping. And through the editing, which I know it's too early to think about editing, but I do my own editing, so I cannot help but be an editor as I write. As he raps, he could drown out the music, get a real tight shot on Wilfredo, kind of like give this sort of like slowing down time effect. Nice shallow focus on him. And
we're going to rise above this.
And really get a nice shallow focus on him. And then bring God's voice into this. Alright, let's go with that. So the music slows. The music slows. Shallow focus on Fredo. Apollo's voice begins to sound distant. Wilfredo notices. Wilfredo notices. Hola, beba. Wilfredo notices. Oh, sorry, my girlfriend. Wilfredo notices. I lost my train of thought. Shit. Hola, beba. 1 second. No, baby, not 1 second to you. 1 second to the nobody. I don't think anybody's listening, so, but I'm just saying 1 second anyways. Yo te amo mucho, bebita. I'm here streaming, okay, bebita? ¿Escuchaste, beba? Bibi. Let's get back. I got this. Wilfredo notices the change. There we go. Should we visibly make Apollo look and everything else looks out of focus?
Obviously, fucking not. But why not? You know, cinema. Fucking exaggerate. Otherwise, we're gonna bore people to death. What the fuck? Thank you, Bert Thompson. You're the only one in the entire world who has noticed this issue. Now the thing is, we don't know. Actually, what I like about this is that we don't know if Wilfredo's actually hearing this from a third party or if it's all mental. And the fact, I would lean towards it's mental. And it makes his self-appointed mission seem even bigger if he truly believes God gave it to him. So I think I'm gonna go with.
I think my sister will get a kick out of it. I just spilled something on my shirt.
Alright. The only one in the entire world who has noticed this. There isn't much time. There isn't much time. You have to figure out a way to overcome it. You have to. There isn't much time. You're the only one in the entire world. I am. Please. Now, please.
There isn't much time.
I need you to form
A group? No, I don't like that.
You're the only one in the entire world who has noticed this issue.
I am.
There isn't much time.
You must become the leader the world needs. Find a way. Yes, Beba? Hola, bebita. I'm live, just so that you know. Okay, bebita. I don't think anybody's watching. Oh, bebita, hold on. My sister's calling, so I'm gonna meet you on. My sister's calling. I'm gonna meet you on the other phone, okay? Ya mucho. Okay, bebita. Te amo mucho, okay? Call me before you get off the car to go to work. I love you. Mwah. Bye. Well, we could have said goodbye. Hello?
Cuzzo. Yeah, definitely, of course. Even if we fail, it's actually due tomorrow. It said 9/9. Yeah, deadline is tonight. It didn't specify time either. Not that I saw. I went to the website. Alright, perfect. Let's do something. You said you're gonna be here tomorrow, like in the morning. You have to be by like, and I'll probably be back like around 10. So maybe a little earlier, maybe like 9:30. So maybe we can like knock something out real quick. It doesn't have to be shopping. Also, I'm doing another positive draft for Five Guys Online, and I'm adding an element right now. When you get a chance, check it out. So it won't be on the actual screenplay, but it'll be underneath the files and documents. So, while Apollo proposed his freestyle in the beginning, actually I read it to you. Apollo proposed a freestyle. Fredo's nodding along, more and more surely as it goes on. The music slows, shallow focus on Fredo. Apollo's voice begins to sound distant. Apollo and everything looks out of focus. Wilfredo notices the change. What the fuck? And then from up above, we hear a voice. Thank you. Like God. Wilfredo jumps. God says, you're the only one in the entire world who has noticed this issue. I am, Wilfredo says. And God says, there isn't much time. You must become the leader the world needs. And that's where I am now. So what I'm thinking about like adding here is that this is like in Wilfredo's head, kind of. You know, like when an idea comes to you, this is in Wilfredo's head. It's not really happening in the world. But I think by making it God-given in his mind, it kind of makes it like, I don't know, it kind of adds to this character, like, oh, I have to do this kind of thing. And it'll be a little funny too, to do that. Yo, it's because you hate God, bro. It's just because you hate God. What? You know that 90% of the world. But that's like almost everybody in the world. It could be an alien, it could be a higher power, but just so that you're aware, like almost everybody loves people who do that. Like, look at all the basketball players. God put me on this earth to do this. All the football players, you know, they're loved. Unanimous. Nah, trust me, not devout Christians. People just who believe in God. There's many people who believe in God who are not devout Christians. Guy, there's a lot of people like.
Yeah, there's a lot of Christians and people who believe in God who like that, and I'm just giving you my perspective as a non-Christian.
No, but I'm a non-Christian. What the hell are you talking about? You don't have a what?
I'm just giving you my perspective.
The whole thing is a joke, anyways. What's the difference in the supernatural power? what's the difference with aliens? What's the difference if it's aliens? But then what about all the other people who be alienated by aliens? Well, the thing is that doing it with like a voice in the sky is easy, but then like having to set up a whole nother scene to show that it's aliens. And it's like you say it's aliens. But then they would think it's angels. Yeah, bro, you really hate God, huh, bro?
Well,
So God states in the you feel like most your thoughts are that most people would sympathize with the character more if aliens gave him the purpose instead of God.
I think it would add more watchiness. I think if it's not in the nature, it's something to do with it. And you know, you might understand this some Christians for sure,
Devout Christians. But you keep saying devout Christians, but I find it weird. I feel like you don't know most of the Americans. Like you never met anybody who's not a devout Christian but believes in God. Just not the God of the Christian Bible. Like there's so many of them. Not even a different God, but just God, like his supreme, being that's not related to Jesus. Which I've met in fact, I think most people have met them. Yes, besides Jewish people, right? Most people are like, they don't know. The hell? Most people you've met, and not by the numbers, not by maybe the people you've met, Krayla, but not by the numbers, not by demographics numbers. What are you talking about? Well, that is like Black Panther. People love Black Panther. Black Panther has elements of that. You gotta fucking have it. They know that shit. No, I'm just saying that's universal. That movie was. I'm saying that movie is universal. It made a lot of money. Loved. Very good acclaim. And it had that element of heaven. No, I'm just saying, it's because, like, I I just feel like I get where you're coming from if you don't love it, but I just feel like the logic you're using or the points you're making are strange because they're. I don't think they're a reflection of reality.
You know, I mean, you're disagreeing with it. I'm talking about universality. You're trying to cater to a percentage of people who believe in God.
No, I'm not. I'm making fun of God and people who believe that they got God-given appointments.
Yeah,
The whole,
to an extent. But it is also true that not just because of, I don't think it's more universal. The more people can be like, yeah, you know, like I heard that from my or whatever. Even if it's not what God does.
all right. This is the aliens. I mean, originally I thought aliens too, but I just figured that it'd be kind of hard to write it without too much explanation. I guess. Or like,
I think because they have a couple of lines that kind of indicate like we don't really know what this is, but clearly it's something that is
wait, hold on, but just so that we're clear, the whole thing isn't really happening. It's in his head, but it's like he gave it to himself under the guise of it's given to him. You know, that's what's supposed to be like kind of a pushing factor. So whether it's aliens or God, they're not really there.
I know.
What? You didn't what? Catch anything I just said? What? What are you saying, guy?